Fresh and Fit got some fresh shit, so I always gotta be a hater. And right here we have Myron finally gets a taste of his own medicine. You guys already know how I feel about Fresh and Fit, right? It's very bare bones red pill bullshit, bro. And quite frankly, at the very least, if you're going to give people advice on anything, you need to be at least somewhat of the epitome of what it is that you're trying to teach people, bro. I humbly do not believe that Fresh and Fit got bitches before their podcast. I'd even go out on a limb and say one of them niggas might be a virgin, bro. And that's okay, but yeah, you feel me? Just saying, bro, dude. Probably shouldn't run a fucking podcast teaching men about women nature. They hate women. But Myron finally gets a taste of his own medicine. Let's see what they talk about.
We've interviewed almost 3,000 girls on this show. When a girl's in a relationship with a guy that she actually loves, admires, and respects, all other men in general are invisible to her. Yeah. Are there some anomalies out there? Yeah. But most women don't see other men when they're in love with their man.
Wait, but Myron, isn't that your girlfriend? Isn't that Angie? Isn't that the woman that you said you love, the most perfect woman in the world? Isn't that Angie? No. Don't tell me about the Fresh and Fit guys. I love circling the block on those friends because sometimes when I make a take on this platform, it takes time to develop. You know, you need to let the pot stir. It's more of a stew as opposed to something that can be made into an air fryer or something like that. It's not an Instapot.
The meat tastes better when it marinates. Pause.
Dish, it's a crock pot. So every time I see Fresh and Fit make relationship content, I just add a little bit more of an ingredient, add a little bit more seasoning, add a little bit more sprinkling. And we saw a delicious meal when Walter Weeks got exposed for him dealing with a 304. He was exposed for basically letting a woman take advantage of him. The things that he said his high value self would not do. Well, here we are again for the second course, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the first part of what continues to be a long developing meal where Myron Gaines, yes, the head of the snake himself, is being exposed for having his woman, Angie, either cheat on him or leave him. So this says Amro, and shouts out the Tree of Life, this is what she calls Myron. Myron goes to NY to cover the Diddy trial. He praises Angie, says she's the best woman ever. Everything looks fine as of now.
Thank you, Angie. She's been great, guys. Truly one of the best ladies ever. Best women.
She then highlights, instead of staying with Myron in NYC, Angie decides to go to a rollerblade event in Orlando.
Solo cast tomorrow? Yeah, Angie won't be here, unfortunately. I wish she was here, but she's got to leave.
Okay, this is the flyer of the said roller blading event that's going down in Orlando at some park or something like that. And this is the picture from the rollerblading event. Looks like a fun time. Okay, we're looking at the guy to the left of Angie. We are highlighting that specific dude. I believe this person on the left here is Angie, and we're talking about the left side of her. And then as you can see in the picture that I showed at the beginning of the video, it looks like Angie is holding hands with this man as she rollerblades through this city. Now, this would go against everything that Myron's ever said. Remember, he's in a relationship that's open on his end, but closed on Angie's end.
My fucking girlfriend is...
Are you holding hands with another nigga? And the thing is, it's not even an issue. Like, certain people, they be able to put up with things like this, bro. But it's like, this is not looking like what you preach, brother. It's not. It is not looking like what you preached at all. I know this shit burned the inside of your gut, bro.
Smart man. Don DeMarco Frangiola.
Oh, he does have a girlfriend.
Yes, I do. And the thing is that we don't argue. I do what the fuck I want to do. She's loyal to me. It's monogamous on her end, open on my end. You know where she's at right now? She's hanging out with my parents, living a great life. She don't got to worry about shit. And she's smart enough to understand. This bothers me a little bit that I know that he's with other women. I understand that he cares about me, he loves me, provides for me.
Thank you, Pastor Omar. Thank you. So I think this stew is very important, but it's a slow burner, so be patient with me. Now, it kind of contradicts everything that you said because it's supposed to be monogamous on her end, but open on yours. And I know big macho man alpha like you would not be happy with Angie being down in Orlando holding the man's hand, a friend, a game, anything otherwise, because that would be damaging your reputation. You would have people like me making videos about you and your relationship. So there's
so chat, y'all girl is on a trip rollerblading with another man holding their hand, and you see that picture. Y'all jacking that? Is that okay with you guys? How would y'all feel?
Probably something going on deeper, greater, vaster. You see, the thing that I've disliked about Myron, Walter, any of the red pill guys that talk about relationship content, every single time they end up not living their truth. They end up not living their lives. They end up not being happy in their relationships. And it's so funny because when people tell them that
my bitch, okay, man. Oh, I know he was on that type of time and now. Bitch. Crazy. I respect it though. Hell no, better fall and keep falling until she good at roller skating. Yeah. No, God, no, I can't even lie. This is kind of crazy, bro. This is kind of crazy, bro. Well, not my bitch, but my girl is my girl. Nah, bro, stand on what you say, bro. Your bitch is your bitch. That's it. It is what it is, bro.
You're going about this wrong. You're ultimately going to end up lonely. And ultimately, the life that you are living and portraying on social media is not the life that many men want to live. It's actually damaging to them. They end up gaslighting them and putting the blame not on themselves, not taking any accountability, but putting the blame on the viewer themselves.
The reason I asked that is I've watched almost every single podcast you ever did for about a year and a half. So much so that I bought into a lot of the things that you said. And for about 2 years, it led me astray and significantly damaged my personal life, including relationships.
How did it lead you astray?
Deserves this, by the way. Why the fuck are you taking advice from a nigga that obviously grew up his whole life without touching pussy since he came out of it, bro? Like, like what the fuck, bro? Look at this guy, bro. Come on. Like, have you seen the yacht party that they threw? Like, what did you expect? You know, I feel bad for the guy, bro, but like, why the fuck? Like, you, and mind you, this nigga looks older than me. He a whole beard on his face, bro. You listening to Myron, bro? It's not even like that's the, I'm not even saying like I'm a Manosphere fan, but bro, there's, if you really do want to dive into this red pill shit, if you really do want to talk about it, there's better shit to watch than fucking Fresh and Fit, bro. Some of them niggas actually get women. You know, you might not agree with their ideologies, bro, but like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Will I get more hoes than him? I don't know, bro, but listen, you said you had a girlfriend, what, 2 months ago? So you already seem to be doing better, and you're, what, 13? So listen, you feel me? You don't seem to be doing too bad, but this is like, fuck, bro. Why? Like,
And significantly damaged
natural selection.
my personal life, including relationships.
How did it lead you astray?
Well, you told me to go sleep with a bunch of women and date multiple women at the same time, which I did, and it significantly damaged my life. And it wasn't until I actually turned around and started listening to Jesus Christ that I was saved. Now I'm happily married, and I think you're
Shout out to him.
significantly
Shout out
damaging
Jesus
people,
Christ.
and especially you're leading people away from morality. Women are not sex objects. Women are created in the image of God, and they are valuable, and they should be treated as such. Why should God give you one of his children if you don't even know how to treat them?
The point I'm trying to make is I teach guys a skill set, right? If I give you a gun and you shoot yourself in the foot, is that my fault? If I taught you how to properly use it, how to disarm it, disassemble it, you know, how to load the magazine in properly, all that. If I give you the skill set, then you shoot yourself.
That doesn't even make sense. A gun is something that you control. Like, there's one way to put a fucking bullets in the magazine and put the magazine inside of the gun and shoot the gun. There's one way. You're talking about social interactions with human beings that are not always going to go the exact same way with every single person. That's like me telling you guys what to say to a bitch and trying to tell you like, oh yeah, this has a 100% success rate. It's not. Nigga, there's multiple factors going into these things that could make your shit go, that could lead the situation to going many ways, bro. What the fuck do you mean? I told you how to put the clip in the, like, shut the fuck up, bro. What the fuck does that mean, bro? What the fuck? You're teaching niggas how to get women. Like, there's no one size fits all way for you to do that shit, bro. No, this is funny. Nigga said you led me astray, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. The reason that I don't believe that this nigga actually improved himself after this, no matter what he's saying about Jesus Christ, is the fact that you're trying to say that he led you astray. And brother, you led yourself astray. You looked at this man right here and listened to the shit that he had to say and said, you know what? I'm going to adapt these qualities in my life. And he's not even fucking living what he preaches, bro. And you could see this shit, man. This is why, like, when people say to me, like, yo, bro, can I be a content creator? Can I start a podcast, bro? It's hard for me to really tell people no, because niggas like this thrive. And not only do they thrive, they're able to convince grown-ass men to live what they think their lives should be.
From the foot, right? Is that really my fault?
Myron is so disingenuous here because ultimately, Myron, even when people are following the correct paths, they are doing these things, they are actively dating, or even attempt to do what you claim that you're trying to do and tell men is that you should find yourself through all these women. You are one of the most harshest critics of anybody dating in the world. As soon as somebody proclaims that this person is a girlfriend to them that has any sort of status or whatever, you get on the internet and bash the hell out of them.
With Neon, with him, I'm trying to help these young guys out so they don't don't put themselves in precarious social situations, especially when they got a fucking audience, because this shit's gonna follow you. Neon, for the rest of his life, is gonna always be associated with this dumbass hoe, Sam. Nick, for the rest of his life, is gonna be associated with this chick, Sky Bree.
You could just tell in his mannerisms, bro. He didn't have that many women in his life. Wait, have you seen what I look like? No, I haven't, bro. Like, just how he moves, bro. You could just tell when people just had bad experiences with women and then they let it dictate their whole lives, bro. They just villainized the person that did them wrong in whatever unfavorable outcome that they had, instead of looking within themselves to say, like, okay, how can I recover from this? They just say, fuck everybody. He hates women, bro. He hates women. Like, you hear how he talks about people that he doesn't even know? Like, all you know is this nigga Neon is streaming, and all you know is he has a girlfriend, and this is the, like, what, bro? Nah.
Bro, you cannot escape your woman's poor.
I'm telling you, bro, like, niggas like this, bro, when they move, like, just the way his shoulders are so tense, you can just tell, bro. Like, you can just... He's truly an incel deep down inside, bro. He was just able to build a platform off of people that probably had similar past to him, bro, that are also victims, by the way. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I don't think this nigga has ever brought a female to an orgasm. I don't think he has the potential, bro. I really don't. It's just a certain way niggas move, bro.
Decisions.
But smell it.
So why not just avoid it altogether and not put yourself in a bad situation, man? I would try to warn them.
You tried to warn them, Myron, and we tried to warn you about how treating Angie. Although be it nobody that we should be coping for, because she did ultimately sign up to be with Myron. But how you treated her would land you in this situation right here, where now her image and the way that she's portraying herself is coming back to you. So what is it? She's either cheating on you or she broke up with you because you treated her like a D-bag and didn't want to be with her. And that's not me projecting. This is Myron saying he doesn't have time for Angie.
I take that seriously, guys, and I've given up my social life to do so. I've been sitting inside. The only time I go outside, you guys want to know the truth? I only really go outside when I do the fucking debates, man. If I'm be honest with y'all niggas, bro. Like, yo.
Yeah. I only go outside when I go and do the debates with my girlfriend that I can fuck whoever I want while in that relationship, but she can't. She sits at home all day. By the way, guys, talk to multiple women. He's not even living his own life, bro. He's not even living the life he's selling to y'all, bro. He literally said he stay inside all day, bro. How you talking to bitches? Niggas like this are sad, nigga. They're fucking... Like, this is melancholic, bro.
I literally only go outside to do the debates. I barely leave my building. Because you guys know me, I'll work, bro. I'll give up my social life. I don't give a fuck. Angie's very understanding. She takes Frank whenever I need him. She helps me with groceries and shit. So Angie's very understanding. I haven't seen her in a bit. I'm not gonna...
Basically, living by is like, no, I'm sorry, bro. You can't neglect a human being this much and expect to go home to a bitch that didn't fuck somebody else, nigga. I'm sorry. If she's like that, if she's spiteful like that, nigga, realistically, they should probably just leave. And most of them would just probably leave. But, nigga, I'm just gonna be real, bro. Like, nigga, this is just not... This is not how you live your life, bro. If you want to keep a woman, like, just at all, bro. This is sad.
I lied to you guys. She actually came by real quick on when I was doing the table shit.
When do you have time for a relationship?
You know, as of recently, man, it's been tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's been tough as of recently, especially the past year.
Most of the people that I know that are very successful, they don't focus on the relationship as much as they focus on what they feel like is necessary for them to do to win.
Oh yeah, I'd be lying to you if I told you that my relationship was awesome and I was like, no, man. Like my social life, I 100% transparent, gone, cooked, finito. I'm streaming all day, and then when I'm not streaming, I'm researching, reading the news and stuff like that, and then, you know, make sure I have a topic. So yeah, my social life is absolutely suffered as a part of this. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I got it great. No, hell no, man. It's fucking cooked.
So you got her packing up your condoms. You have her being openly disrespectful.
That was another crazy thing, bro. What do you mean she packs your condoms to go fuck other bitches, bro? I'm sorry. I don't even want to be with a girl that thinks that that's okay. Like, people think that a girl saying that, oh yeah, I'll pack your condoms so you could go have sex with other... Like, what does that say about her? Sometimes it ain't even about you being able to live out your fantasies and fucking... It ain't even about, like, oh, you know, I want to fuck other bitches and she thinks it's up, but, like, nigga, packing your condoms to do so? Even the people that are in open relationships still have boundaries set to where it's like, okay, just don't disrespect me. Don't tell me about who you're fucking. Don't fucking have sex in the bed that we both sleep in at night. This nigga's just on some like, yep, she packs my condoms, and she has to internalize the fact that these condoms are going to be used for me to go fuck other women, and it's just like, bro, come on, bro. You really want a girl that's going to sit there and be okay with you doing shit like that, bro? I'm sorry, it's a setup for failure. She might think she okay with that. And then guess what? Jerry from roller skating class gonna come in with his big muscles and his fucking Green Day playlist, and he gonna show her a better time than she had within the last years with your skimp ass, nigga. And that's just what it's gonna be. It's it, bro. It's sadistic.
And played with on stream, and now you are saying that you are distancing yourself from her, you don't want to be with her, etc., etc. Either she was a beard of some sort, or she's tired of the disrespect. Hell, I would go down to Orlando too and get my roll bounce on. I know I would. But because you are the public facing figure that you are, Myron, you have an obligation to tell.
And get my roll bounce on, like, nigga. Oh, bro, this nigga's in his mid-20s, bro. That shit fucked me up every time.
People about Angie. You do. You have the obligation.
Lo was his
as
older
a
brother.
Relationship guru in the space to people to tell them what's going on with your relationship. But why is it? Because if I had a girlfriend or a fiance, which I do, and I'm loud and proud about it, but I would be loud and proud about her. You were loud and proud about her before.
You know who's fucking smart? My fucking girlfriend is smart, man. Don DeMarco Frangio.
Oh, he does have a girlfriend.
Yes, I do. That's what Angie does. She's by my side. She helps me out. If like someone comes in and like gives me like,
once again, what did I just say? This is when everything is going good and she packing the condoms and she with a nigga with money. That's a fucking weak man. But it's like, he paying my bills. I got a nice place to go. Yeah, it's cool for now. Then you go out, start living experiences, realize, wait a minute, this nigga's a fucking goofy. And that's when shit starts to fall out. I'm telling you, it's always nice at the beginning. It's always cute in the beginning, bro. When they think that everything is okay, when they think that they're okay with certain things.
Like a speech of how I changed her life or whatever, she always gives me a hug and says, "You're my superhero." Right? I'm so proud to have you as my boyfriend. She literally says that shit to me. She admires me. She adores me. She's a great girlfriend. She appreciates me. She always thanks me for everything I do for her.
Oh, past Omar.
You got the wrong.
If only you knew what you knew now back then. Maybe you did. And Omar, you loved her so much that you said you would never break some of these cardinal sins, but you did it for Angie. Hell, you said you would never bring your girl on stream, but here she is on stream.
Anytime I get surrounded by men, I just get a fake engagement.
Nigga don't even stand on nothing, bro. Like, you taking advice from this nigga, he not even standing on the shit he preaches, bro. He probably plays Rainbow Six Siege and like he's getting bossed around by the guy with the pussy. Yeah, you probably do, bro. He probably gonna be the next skin in Rainbow Six Siege, bro. The way he moving. Yeah, my bad, you straight, bro.
Asking for this.
I
get a fake engagement. Do you guys think Myron is gonna propose? That is hilarious.
Mind you, that's the same stuff he used to kill Kai Cenat.
Nigga, that's not something you say with a smile, bitch. What the fuck do you mean? You think my boyfriend is going to propose to me? You think my boyfriend is going to put a ring on my finger? But I have my fake engagement ring right here just so men don't talk to me so my boyfriend can feel more secure about himself while he goes fucks and other bitches in Aruba with condoms that I pack for him! Nigga, the fuck are we talking about, bro? This shit was never gonna last, bro.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, mind you, that's the same
very
stuff
hilarious.
He used to kill Kai Cenat for, having a woman who wants to be on stream. I mean, Myron totally went completely hypocritical for this woman. He has to love her, right?
My name is Angelica. I'm a hostess at a nightclub. I'm 25. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Dating status?
No, he said body count.
I'm single.
Body count.
He said body count.
Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
She has a high body count. That's why she's mad.
Exactly. That's why she's mad.
Like, bro, here's the thing. Whenever girls, okay, don't want to tell you what it is, then it means it's high. Okay, typically when people hide things, it means there's shame there. Where does that shame come from? It comes from the reality that it is not attractive to have a high body count. And women know this.
All the women that you're close with in life, all your women friends that you totally have told you this, right? Yeah. Why you looking at the dog like that, man? I don't fucking know, my nigga.
She has a credit card. I gave her like 2 credit cards, 2 to 3. One for the business if I ever need anything, one personal, and then a backup, right? So she has 3.
Boy, Angie got Myron moving different. But if you love her so much that you could be a hypocrite on your core values, like your co-host sitting across from you, Walter, then why is it when asked about her, you know, your relationship status, whatever the case may be, why can't you say her name?
Do you have a missus? Do you have a girl?
That's irrelevant to the question.
No, like I just don't know.
Asking because she's a woman with autonomy, and the chances are he knows this, that she's probably gonna go out doing other shit with other niggas with the way that he is moving. So it's embarrassing to be like, that's my girlfriend, knowing that she has autonomy that you don't want to admit, and it's safer to just be like, oh, I'm my girlfriend, or just not say anything, than to face the reality that, like, yeah, my girlfriend is probably out there cheating on me, getting her back blown out by Tyrese from roller skating practice.
I'm asking you.
I want to get to know you.
That's irrelevant. We're having an objective discussion. Women that are sex workers.
Do you have a wife? Do you have a girlfriend? That's what I thought. The fuck? Like,
what does that have to do with anything?
Exactly. Like, it just means like you can't even get it yourself. So like you are telling me I can't. Like, what's that? I don't get that.
I want to know your argument first because that is like crazy, bro. Don't you have like a girlfriend or like a wife or something? Like somebody you
All right,
appreciate?
bro. We went over this a million times. Somebody else, because I don't want to rehash the same argument again. Yeah. Somebody else. You know what, man? This is crazy, bro.
Listen to this nigga right now, bro.
Well,
What did Angie say?
This is
You said, Myron, are you still with Angie?
Oh.
This is absolutely nuts that women don't.
You can't even acknowledge her name anymore, and yet Angie is around in Orlando.
And it hurts niggas like this to just admit, like, yeah, my girl, bro, we going through shit, bro. It hurts me, but like vulnerability is just so frowned upon in this community, and it's insane, bro. It's insane. His sheets be moving like Tyler because they're getting sticky. Huh? Wait, what? What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck just happened? What happened to my video? Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, yeah. Nah, I don't know what you meant by that, but
gallivanting with some other dude, holding hands, making a whole bunch of different internet videos and Snapchatting it up, you know, displaying that she is either cheating on you or left you. And if she left you, that would be fine. But Mr. Relationship Guru, how could that be possible? You're the perfect man, right? You simped out, you went behind your own morals and values and the things that you said you believed in by giving her the credit card, letting her have the high body count, all that stuff. And you let her be who she wanted to be.
For sure.
She was proud by your side, you know.
Sadly, bro, might not be. I think there are bitches willing to fuck him. I do. Just because of like money, status, shit. Like, nah, I feel you. But it's just another level of it, to be honest, bro. If he wasn't in that position, nah, for sure. Probably still does it, to be honest, bro.
Going along with the nonsense that you were saying out of your mouth. The
thing about niggas like this, too, deep down, they really do be, like, very emotional. And, like, they're dead ass the type to fall in love with the women that they have sex with, which is why they keep these women around, even though the lifestyle that they're preaching to other men is to not be in a relationship. They can't handle that shit themselves, bro. They fuck thoughts and fall in love with them.
Ending you left, right, and sideways. How could this go so bad? Maybe it's because some of the stuff that I've said in previous videos about you in this relationship are true. Is that you don't know how to treat women. And with your own admission, this is your first girlfriend.
Well, when was the last time you had a girlfriend prior to Angie?
Not really.
Because you've never had a...
You heard it here first, y'all. You heard it here first. Go out and have sex with multiple women. Don't get into a relationship. I've been in one relationship my whole life. Take advice from him if you want, y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead. You will be unveiled to a life of no pussy and no women interaction and a fucking stupid, ugly co-host, a best friend that asks where the hole's at every time he pops out to the function, bro.
A girlfriend in your life until you dated a foreign girl.
Not like yeah. But
case fucking closed.
No.
Case fucking closed. You never had a girlfriend or a serious relationship until you met a foreigner.
But to give advice as if you're some sort of expert, while you do and say dumb shit, are hypocritical, and ultimately fall for the same tropes that you bash people for on the internet, is so stupid. That guy that I said at the beginning of the video, who he said you destroyed his life with the rhetoric that you put out, is not the only man out there who feels this specific way. Myron, there are a lot of...
Imagine the kids watching Fresh and Fit that don't have the life experience to be able to say, like, okay, maybe Myron and whatever the other nigga name is, Fresh, are wrong. and like they're actually living their life. They're actually living their lives based upon the philosophy taught to them by Fresh and Fit. That was a grown ass man that admitted, like, yo, the shit you taught me ruined my life. Imagine the kids, bro. People really got to start thinking about what it is that they're putting out in the world. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person that just puts out rainbows and sunshine, but I put out authenticity, bro. at the very least. This is just bullshit. Like, this, I'm not a fan of Fresh and Fit. And there's some red pill people that, like, you know, I don't think the red pill is a particularly great thing, but there's better people to watch than this. If you have to watch red pill content, bro, this is bullshit. If you're a kid, bro, stop watching these niggas. Trust me. Watch some niggas that actually get bitches. Watch some niggas that actually want to be where you want to be in life other than just money. If you want money, realistically, you could just do the same shit that they did, bro. It'll go somewhere. Just say stupid shit on the internet for a living. Don't do that, but you get the point.
People that you, Walter, your platform, your side of the internet do affect. And I'm sorry, but I was doing a debate the other day on my live stream where the VOD is up on my Patreon, patreon.com/Omizi. And there was a guy who came up here and was so adamant about the red pill community being positive and the good things that they can do for men. But if these are your leaders, if these are people that are aligned with your movement, then I would come up with a new name. These dudes like Walter and these dudes like Myron single-handedly diminish any credibility that any sort of movement will have. But I hope that you all enjoyed this dish, and I will be back for the next course. See you later.
Speaking of that, I'm dead ass hungry, yo. I can't even sit there and lie. That's about all I go. Oh god, well, this is an probably save this for another one. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh. Let's put this back on.